She makes like video content of old games, like
I'm sorry,
Juggernaut.
baby.
If you're gonna have these conversations, can you please let me know?
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
They're being insanely loud.
I am. I'm sorry. I was too loud, guys.
I gotta feel in trouble.
I'm sorry. My wife wants to go to sleep. I'm sorry, guys.
Okay, this person says, I've been watching a ton of Crimson Desert footage. To me, it looks like it has Red Dead Redemption 2's world design and Breath of the Wild-like mechanics. The focus is combat and exploration, not a great story, apparently. It has a very steep learning curve. It could take around 8 hours before it clicks. Sounds good. Oh, thank you so much, Jay. I will shout that out in a sec. What I'm happy about is that I opted to play a lot of it on Thursday. I can't be here Friday, Saturday, but I'll be back on Sunday. So I'm going to play it like 6 to 6.5 plus hours when it releases on Thursday, starting at 3 p.m. through like 9:30 p.m. And then that'll be a lot of initial footage for you guys to check out while I'm not here for a couple of days. And when we come back on Sunday, I'll jump right back into it. Okay? So we'll see. How does the first 6.5 hours stack up on release day? I'll let you know. I'm excited for Thursday. It's kind of an interesting situation where we're going to play something unique, which is a rare thing these days, right? It really is. Like most of the time when you play a game that's not an indie, because this game definitely is not an indie game, okay? If you're playing a game that's not an indie game and it has actual production value and great graphics and stuff like that, usually just falls into a genre or a niche. Oh, this is a, RPG. This is a shooter. This is a extraction shooter. This is, this or that. And there's no originality anymore. And that's the problem, Oh, great, Avowed. Oh, great, Outer Worlds 2. They're the same shit you've played already. That's why they don't work anymore and why these games are flopping. And so to try a new game like Crimson Desert that looks like it's going to try to do stuff differently, it's going to try to combine MMO elements with single-player elements. It's action-based, not more stat-based, if that makes sense, because there's no levels in the game. It's kind of interesting. I'm excited to try it and see if I like it. I hope I do, because if it's an awesome new idea, new formula, then it could work well on the channel and be a cool ongoing thing that we do for a while. So let's find out this Thursday. Jay, thank you for $20. He says, have a good stream. Thank you so much, Jay Hayes. I appreciate that, man. It's good to see you, and thank you for stopping by. Cool. Someone tipped $1. Says maybe try Costco foods from the food court or their store. The food court would never work. The Costco near me, okay, is very... someone tipped $1. Says maybe try Costco foods from the food court or their store. The food court would never work. The Costco near me, okay, is very far away. It's about the same distance, I would say, as the mall. Now, the difference between getting food ordered from the mall or picking it up is very simple. To get the food ordered from the mall, someone drives there, picks it up, drives it here. It's about 20 minutes. So about a 20-minute drive, and I've done that before. For example, Shake Shack, stuff like that is at my local mall. So it's doable if you pay someone to pick it up and drive it back, okay? To actually go physically pick up the food and drive it back, you're talking almost an hour. You're talking at least 20 minutes to get there, 20 minutes back. But who's going to sit around for an hour on stream waiting for Phil to go pick up the food from Costco? In addition, you can't have someone pick it up. Why? Costco is a club. You need to have a club membership, so you can't pay for someone to go get the food and bring it back. It doesn't work that way. So I could never do Costco food as a DSP tries it the way we do it today. Is it possible that maybe one day I say, hey, I'll take, I'll take this here and you take it with my stick and I'll go to Costco and I'll go to the food court and I'll get some pizza and I'll get a sandwich or one of the bakes or whatever, what they have. I don't even know what they really have besides the pizza. And I try it, right? An in-person DSP tries it. Yes, that could be a possibility. That I could actually do someday. Would I do it? I don't know, because usually when I have a day out with my wife, we're very busy. We got a million things to do. Costco, we're doing our Costco run where we're usually buying a whole bunch of stuff and restocking the house. We don't really have time to sit down and have a hot dog and think about it, But it's a possibility. Now, the other half, he says, what about food from their store? That's a possibility because Costco has a ton of food. Like they have stuff that's frozen. They have stuff that's like a pre-done meal that you just cook yourself at home. They do have different things like that. And again, that would be a different style of DSP tries it. That would have to be that we buy it and then maybe my wife makes it and I try it in the office here live and let you know, like it's DSP tries it that we didn't get it delivered. My wife actually cooked it. That's a possibility. Maybe I'd have to talk to her about that. But the catch about that is you have to make the food fast. All those pre-prepared meals, they only last like 3 days. You have to make the meal within a few days or else it's no good. So let's say it was our day off was Saturday. Or even, we actually agreed we don't want to go to Costco on a Saturday again because we went last time. It was so busy. Right? We got to go on a weekday. Let's say we go on a Thursday or a Friday, right? Well, then maybe we would have to do that. Like DSP tries it on Monday would be the pre-prepared meal. And then she just bakes it or cooks it or whatever it is. It's possible. It's doable. Yeah, that might be a good idea. The thing is, I'd have to see what they have. I'd have to see what they have that maybe there's something we want. Again, that fits into our diets because we don't want to just eat unhealthy for the sake of doing a DSP tries it. A lot of the times, people don't know this. A lot of the times when I do DSP tries it, I'm the only one who eats the food. My wife will not eat the unhealthy food. She'll get something else, like she'll order a poke bowl, or she'll have like leftovers here from a meal earlier in the week, and she just eats that. She's not eating McDonald's, okay? She's not. She doesn't want to. She wants nothing to do with the bad food. Me, I say, hey, I'll take the hit in order to do the show for everybody, but she doesn't want to eat that crap, and I don't blame her at all. It's not good food. So in that regard, I don't want to say, hey, hey, honey, let's just grab insanely bad food from Costco so we can have a horrible slop meal so I can make an episode of DSP Tries It that gets 1,000 views and makes us $3. That sounds like a great plan, doesn't it? No, it doesn't. It's stupid. So, but it's an idea. I'll take this idea to heart, and the next time that we go to Costco, I will actively take a look at what they have and see if there's something there we're interested in and maybe bringing home and cooking and doing an episode. Okay? I think that would be pretty interesting. Someone tipped $5. Thank you so much. We please all agree turn-based RPGs just don't do well on this channel in general. Can we stop making excuses? Can we stop saying it's this fault? It's because you didn't give it a full stream. Oh, it's because of it. No, it's not. The viewing audience in general, watching me on DSP Gaming, whether it's on YouTube or on Kick, there's not a big audience for turn-based RPGs. There is an audience, but it's not a big one, right? This is not the group that's going to come by for when I play Street Fighter. This is not the group that came by when I played Resident Evil Requiem. This is a much smaller, more dedicated group who like to chill with me. And that's fine. But we have to accept this and stop making excuses. Oh, well, it works for this creator. Their audience is not mine. Okay? Just being honest. I don't get the bigger audiences like these people do. I can't get mainstream people to come by when everyone on the internet just clowns on me with dumb fucking memes that make no sense and aren't truthful, but they want to clown on someone and feel better about themselves. So I can't get a mainstream positive audience outside of my core fan base who knows who I really am. And that sucks. Because I love these games. I love these experiences. I would love to just chill with you guys all the time playing these kind of games. To be honest, the older I get, I think we will be doing more of these games. We have to. As I get older, all right, I'm not going to be able to be playing fighting games at a competitive level. I just don't even see how that's going to happen. You know what I mean? Like, how would it? I'm going to get older. My hand-eye coordination is going to go off. I'm going to get carpal tunnel. These things will happen. Right? I'm not going to be able to play every twitchy shooter and everything. I'm going to have to play more relaxed games. It's just something you have to accept, So we're going to get there at some point, and then we're going to end up doing other kinds of content. And I think what will happen is there will be a slow easing in. The problem was, I've been around for 18 years, and everyone got to know me. Phil's the guy who plays every fighting game and rages. Phil's the guy who plays Dark Souls and sucks, but it's funny to see him fail, right? To some extent, that's still true, but things are changing, slowly, right? But can we all agree the turn-based stuff doesn't really work that well? Seriously, like I'm tired of people making excuses like, oh, it's Mugenics and it's not working because you didn't do a full stream and it's not working because, no. It doesn't work because it's a turn-based RPG, period. That's why it doesn't get a big audience and people complain about it. People have complained about every single turn-based RPG I have ever played. They say they're boring and they're too slow and they suck. And I don't agree with that. I think it's bullshit. I think that it's a big misconception. It's a big overgeneralization. But in general, that's what people say when I play them. It's a preconceived notion. I feel like it needs to be overcome. Did I ever play Forbidden West? Oh, yeah, I played Horizon Forbidden West. Yes, I did. Full playthrough when it was brand new on PlayStation 5. Cracker Jack says, maybe try reviewing coffee brands. Well, here's the thing. I could. Like, for example, I could buy 5 kinds of coffee, brew them all in my Keurig, bring them up here. It'll take a bit to juggle them all, I think, to get them up here. And then just do like a taste testing of all 5. But, admittedly, that's probably not as exciting as me doing food. You know, let's say I have a big burger. Well, I could show you the burger. We could see what's on. I could tell you what it smells like. Oh, I take a bite. It looks silly when I eat it. Stuff going everywhere. And then I tell you what I think about it. And then after a while, I rate it, right? The coffee is like, okay, time for coffee. Okay, so it tastes bitter and it has some notes of this and this. Yes. Okay, next one. It's not that interesting, right? It's just not. It's not that much to show. Here's coffee. Guess what coffee looks like? Coffee. There's literally not a single coffee that doesn't look like coffee. They all look exactly the same. It's just not as much of an interesting taste testing, I feel. Now, people who like coffee might really like that episode, but, you know, I would compare that to the episode we did last year where we did the head-to-head beer taste testing. It was fun for me because I actually got to try different beers from European countries I never had before. But the audience was like, what is this? This is kind of stupid. And I was like, yeah, I guess it wasn't that interesting. It was actually the same situation. Like, I think turn-based RPGs are the ones that sadly get the most bias against them. But even action-based RPGs, for example, Final Fantasy 16 did not work. Action-based did not work. Everyone thought it was boring. Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth, everyone thought it was boring. I cannot make my audience like these kind of RPGs. I can't. It's not up to me to like deprogram the brains. You know what I'm saying? People today are like, well, if it's not a super hot game that some virally popular person is playing, or if it's not a giant action-based experience, it's got to be bad or it's got to be boring. It's fun to play, but not to watch. Bullshit. It's just because you don't want to think. You don't want to use your brain for anything. Like when we're sitting here and I'm playing Slay the Spire 2 and we're looking at my deck and we're trying to brainstorm what's the best combination of cards to use this turn, most people will sit there and be like, well, I don't want to think about this, so it's not fun. Well, not every game is for everybody, I guess. You know, some games are very much action-based, kind of brainless games. They are. And that's fine. For the record, there's a place for that. There's a place for every kind of game. There's a place for adrenaline junkies to get enjoyment out of games. There's a place for thinking strategy-based gamers to get stuff out of games. You know what I mean? But the thing is, I'm a variety streamer. I want to do variety. I want to keep that variety up so that there's always something interesting going on the channel. I don't want to only play one style of game. So I got to kind of accept the fact that there is an innate bias against certain types that maybe get bigger crowds for one game over another. It's unfortunate, but it's just something that's become inevitable, I feel, especially when the industry pushes you constantly towards one direction because that's what they want to push as their games that print money formula, right? Like, I can't see a game like Slay the Spire becoming a microtransaction-rich games-as-a-service subscription-based game. It's just not going to happen, right? While Call of Duty very much is that, you know. There you go. Casanova, how are you, man? 54 months as a member. That is the truth. And I'm tired of this. I'm going to lay it out because you know me. I tell it like it is. You ready? The reason that people want to see me play a game cold with no help is because they want to see me fail. They want to see me rage. They want to see me suffer. I don't care about you. I'm going to make this abundantly clear. If you tune into DSP Gaming to see me suffer, I don't care about you. You're meaningless to me. You mean nothing. You're like a fart in the fucking wind. I don't care about you or your opinion. What I care about is enjoying games, showing that love and passion that I have for them, having enjoyable social times with my audience, just like every other streamer does. And if you're not here for that ride, I don't care, and I'm going to flush you like a turd, because that's what you are. You're just a turd that you're swimming around the bowl and you won't go down, and I want you gone. I don't need that toxic element in my content. Do you understand? I don't need you. I don't need toxic people. I'm good. I'm well supported by friendly, positive, supportive people. I don't need turds. I'm not a lol cow that relies on self-embarrassment and pain to be successful. If you want to see that, go watch Lol Cow Live. Go watch Review Tech USA. Those people exist. They deprecate themselves every day. That's not DSP or DSP gaming. You're wasting your time. I don't care about your opinion. If I'm going to play a game, I'm going to have some social interaction so I can learn the ropes. Now, I don't want someone 100% hand-holding me in every single moment. They don't. If you don't believe me, watch the fucking stream and stop watching the detractor clips, because you're not watching the stream and then you get the wrong idea because they edited it that way. Grow up. Okay.